The neighbor who never existed. A man named Charles Morgan moved into apartment 7, an old building in downtown Baltimore. He left his apartment only at night. Each evening, he stopped outside the residence doors. He pressed one ear against the wood. Then he wrote something in a black notebook. Mrs. Wallace, who lived on the 3rd floor, said he was not listening to conversations. He is counting breaths. 1 week later, a tenant disappeared. His apartment door stood open. The bedroom was filled with dirt. It looked as though the room had been buried underground for years. The next night, another tenant disappeared. Each time someone vanished, that apartment number disappeared from the directory near the entrance. The building itself seemed to forget that the apartment had ever existed. The residents confronted Charles. He smiled. "I did not take anyone. I only check who is still here." Then he closed his door. The residents broke it open. There was no apartment behind it. A staircase descended into darkness. Even though apartment 7 was on the 7th floor, the landlord and 2 tenants walked down. They never returned. 1 hour later, the staircase vanished. Apartment 7 returned. It was empty. Security footage showed Charles entering the building on the night he supposedly moved in, but older recordings showed him walking to the lobby 15 years earlier. He wore the same clothes. He looked exactly the same age. On the final night, Charles appeared on camera with Mrs. Wallace. She followed him slowly through the hallway. Her eyes were closed. The next morning, she was found asleep in her bed. She remembered nothing, but her shadow no longer moved with her. Every night, it slipped beneath her apartment door. It moved from one doorway to another. It looked as though it had started counting the residents.